Yeah. What up, Mike? What's up, brother?
What's up, DJ Concrete?
All right, I was making sure I had
How
your
you doing,
sound.
bro?
You know how reach the
Shit, it
DJ and
sounds good.
Mama, I need me some tea. They gon' speak, we brutally honest tonight. Don't send it, don't want them to speak. Hey, Trelly Trail, better rate that shit well. Same thing for Excel. BTE, you know how it go with me. Be honest, so don't speak. You get your rate from 0 to 5 and don't get mad tonight. Might just need a mix and match. The engineer ain't working right. We just honest, time to break it down. Voice don't match the sound, or they just laid it down. Either way, we getting honest now. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, you have now reached the brutally honest rap show. Let's go. If you don't send it, they won't play it. But if you send it, they gon' play it and they gon' rate it. Sweet mama, be nice tonight. Let's go. King. Let's go. Concrete, let's get it.
What up, Amelia, Marla, Christina, AC Barner, Marla Hayes? How y'all doing?
Y'all see that? Now,
What up, DJ Concrete? What up,
What's up, my
DJ Concrete?
brother? Good to have you on here, my brother Mike G. Shouts out to my brother-in-law. They try and get you the business. They try and sneak up on you and beat you, brother-in-law. But I know you got him. We got this thing every week where he's always the first one on. But they trying. I think Miss Marla trying to get you. Shouts out to Miss Marla in the building. What's up, Miss Amelia? How you doing? Good to see you. Miss Christina in the building. Hello. Thank y'all for coming through. We have our show tonight. It's the Brutally Honest Rap Show, and I am DJ Concrete, and we have our special guest,
Mike motherfucking G in the building, man, from West Texas, man. How y'all doing?
That's what I'm talking about. Shouts out to Nate from upstate
Y'all doing,
in the
man?
building. What's going on, Nate? And Miss Marla said, I'm good, and you, Mike? So,
shit, I'm doing great, Marla, man.
Yeah.
Doing great, Marla. Appreciate y'all for tapping in with the Brutally Honest podcast tonight, man. Shout out to DJ Concrete for having me, man. It's an honor, it's a blessing. Thank you, man, for real, for taking the time, man. I know what it takes to do this type of shit. A lot of time, you know, it goes into this shit, man. So definitely hats off for you for supplying this platform for independent artists like myself trying to shine in another part of the country.
Thank you, my brother. That really means a lot to me and the others that's on here, because we have a bunch of dedicated people who I look at like family right here in the chat section. You know what I'm saying? They be right here supporting the movement, and we really appreciate it. Miss Marla said Texas in the building. Yeah. So
Texas in the building, baby. West Texas, man.
So Mike, I'm gonna ask you, I always call it the age-old question. Where are you from?
I'm from Lubbock, Texas, man. It's a city called Lubbock, Texas, over here in West Texas. We're famous for the Texas Tech Red Raiders. We're famous for crops and shit. You know, a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're famous for a lot of things, man. Buddy Holly's from over here. So yeah, man, it's a pretty big city, man. You know, it's a pretty big little city. Not as big as Atlanta, I don't think. I ain't never been out that way, but we're a pretty big city, man. You know, we got a lot of talent in here, music wise.
Okay. Yeah, Texas always got something going on. Y'all do it big in Texas. Shouts out to my cousin. My cousin, let me tell y'all something. She is one dedicated one, and I love her to pieces. Sweet Mama G. Hey, cuz, I sent you the link right there in the comment section. Shouts out to Living Life with Spice in the building. That's my cousin in the building. They said, welcome, salute, let's go. Yeah, so now, are you working on any projects right now?
Yes, man. I definitely got several tracks that I've already started on, man. Just barely last weekend. I was in the studio, I went and recorded 2 tracks, you know, the hooks for 2 tracks anyway. So now I'm just writing the verses, man. Sometimes the creative process is different, you know what I mean? Sometimes the verses comes first. Sometimes the hook, you know, you got a hook in your mind already. You want to lay that down first and then build around that. And that's exactly what I did with these last 2 tracks, man, that I'm working on. But I got several tracks lined up to drop, man. I got a single slated to drop all the way up until August. I mean, till June, July, August. I actually got 2 tracks dropping in May and 2 tracks dropping in June. So I've been busy this year, man. I've recorded a lot of music. I was already sitting on some music, and I said, you know what, fuck it, man. I'm gonna just start dropping some music, man. So I've been dropping a single pretty much every month, and I actually dropped 2 in February.
That's
So one of the tracks that I sent to you, Tocame, that one, man, that's like my second track like that in that genre. I actually
mm-hmm.
crossed into a reggaeton with this one, and I want to tap into that Latin America market, man. It's big and it's major. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And if he could do something with that, man, shit, man, it'd be awesome. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And to tell you the truth, I was inspired by watching that Nicky Jam show on Netflix, man, about that artist Nicky Jam, about his life and shit. And it gave me a whole new respect on that style of music, man. I always thought that was just for the chicks and shit, but I didn't realize that that's just that style of music from that part of the world. That's their hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, man, and Nicky Jam's a bad motherfucker. You know what I mean? I liked his music before I even ever seen that show. So
Mm-hmm.
once I saw it, I said, man, that inspired me to try to do something like that. I ain't never done nothing like that. So as an artist, I feel you got to get out of your comfort zone. You know what I mean? You can stay stuck in your style of music forever and never really grow. I mean, if it's making you money, fuck it. If it's what's paying the bills, shit, don't broke it if it ain't fixed.
Right.
But I like to try to experiment something different and grow as an artist. So I tried that, and my first one, man, it did pretty good. So this song "Toca" is actually my follow up to that one, man. It's only my second one like that, and I think I did. I've gotten good feedback from it, man. Every time I perform it at shows, people get to dancing. You know what I mean? So I think it's all right.
That's what I'm talking about. Always a great story, and I'm gonna have to check that out. What you were just talking about, actually, on Netflix. Netflix have a tendency to get
Yeah,
some really dope documentaries and all of that stuff. So, shouts out to Netflix. That's one thing for sure.
yeah, man.
Um, I'm trying
Yeah,
to
I
get
definitely recommend it, man. It's good.
okay. All right. Hold on one second. Trying to send this link. All right. So now so hold on, we trying to get Shimmy up on here as well. Shimmy, I don't know what's going on. You might have to restart your phone and come back on because I'm bringing you on, but it's clear. It's a clear. Hold up, let me see. Shimmy, yeah, it's still keep trying, Shimmy. Keep trying. We trying to bring you on. Keep trying. All right, so down. You know, shouts out to Yummy Gummy in the building. Good to see you, Yummy Gummy. See, great to see you,
Yummy
Yummy Gummy.
gummy.
Thank you for coming through. What up, cuz? How you doing?
So,
Hey, how y'all doing?
All right. This is my cuz, Sweet Mama G, Mike G. And
Good.
cuz, this
how
is
you
Mike.
doing, sweet Mama G?
How are you?
Pleasure
Hold
to
on,
meet you, man. Thank you for joining us.
Yes,
cuz you smiling a little bit too much, cuz.
I'm. I don't feel good, so you definitely can't mess with me. I ain't got time for Christmas.
All right.
She said she ain't got time for that shit, concrete.
Yeah.
Always. Oh my goodness.
uh
Yeah, so Marla Hayes is asking me what first got me into music.
yes.
Well, shit, yeah, Marla, man, I tell you, Marla, man, me, like, personally, I've been blessed to always be around talented people, man, mostly talented people all throughout my life. I can honestly say that music is in my blood because I got several uncles that sing. My mama, my aunt, my cousins, all my cousins, like, they're all rappers or singers or play the instruments, play drums, play the guitar, the piano. I don't know if any of them can actually read musical notes, other than one of my cousins that's a prodigy, like a piano prodigy. But
Mm.
yeah, man, I've made beats since like a teenager. I'm 44 now. I just turned 44 on the 4th of April, man. Like literally last week,
Happy
and
birthday.
I don't feel it, man. Well, thank y'all, man. Thank y'all, man. I get a lot of comments like, man, they don't believe me that I'm 44 and shit, man. But I really am, and I take all their comments as a blessing because honestly, when I look back at some of the people that I went to school with, when I link up with them, a lot of them motherfuckers look way older than me, man. You know what I mean? So I just take that as a blessing. You know, it's just good genes and shit. My mom and my daddy, shout out to y'all. And man, I'm just on. I'm blessed to be here for another year. You know, so I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. And with the music, I've been doing it at this level, like releasing music like the way I am professionally, probably about 7 years now. And you know,
Okay.
my numbers are pushing close to over 1 million streams, right? Or they're over 1 million streams, definitely close to 1 million across our platforms. And I just want to keep going, man. The way I see it is, I've come too far to go back now. You know what I mean? I got a
Right.
song with K Reno, the legend K Reno.
Mm-hmm.
I got like 2 tracks with the homie GT Garza out of Houston. I got several more coming, man. So I just want to keep doing it. As you know, I hope that answers your question, Marla. You know, that's what got me into music, man. I've always around a lot of people that did music, and I started out as making beats. I wasn't always a rapper and a singer, but I gravitated towards that. You know what I mean? Like I evolved as a beat maker, writing songs, rapping. I guess I was always a singer because I was always in the choir and shit. You know, throughout school and high school and middle school and all that, a
Mm-hmm.
cappella and all that. But I was never really into writing songs like hip hop wise and rapping and shit until like after I got out of high school. Come to think of it,
Well, let me ask
so
you this.
yeah, man.
What was that moment? That moment when you said, "I'm going to be a beat maker, or I'm going to be an MC." Give us those moments when
Man, I
that
tell you,
somebody inspired you.
I can remember specifically that moment, man, when I wanted to be a beat maker. One of my little cousins, man. Shout out to my little cousin CBK out of Brownfield, Texas. Isaac Lopez and shit. That motherfucker was dope, man. Making beats to this day, he's dope. He had a keyboard, he was like one of the first ones in our bunch, our circle of people that we
Mhm.
hung around with. Everybody got that clique that they hang around with. And I was always around a bunch of musically inclined people, but he was one of the ones that actually got one of the first ones anyway. They got a dope ass keyboard that you could actually drop some beats, like a professional chord type shit, in studio worthy type shit. And I was like, man, I saw him how he did it. I learned. I watched him do it. And he kind of showed me. And when I dropped my first one, man, they started spitting to it. And after that, I was hooked, man. I love that feeling of creating something. You know what I mean? Creating the beat. Because I can't read no musical note. I read notes in choir, but I don't remember that shit. You know what I mean? I wish I would have paid more attention to it in school. But you put me in front of a keyboard, man, and I drop some beats, man. You know what I mean? And people will love it. I ain't been told I've been whack yet. You know what I mean? So I kind of, I really ain't made creative beats in a while already. 'Cause I just been, recording really more.
Mhm.
But I still have that. I still got a dope ass keyboard. When I get a chance and I jump in there and create something. But yeah, that's that moment, man. And this is probably when I was probably like in my early 20s. I was well out of high school already. I
On
wasn't really on that path, that musical path yet.
now on the rapping side. Now you told us about the as far as beat making. On the rapping side, what rapper made you say, "Man"?
I'll tell you that, man. It's my brother Triple O. My brother
Okay.
Triple O that's on them tracks that I sent you. Me being on tracks with him, I would have never thought that shit back in the day, whenever I first linked up with him. Because he's actually like one of my longest friends that I've known since like childhood. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Since like little kid, elementary. So that's pretty dope when he got those kind of relationships as an adult. But he's always been the musical, I mean, the rapper out of the bunch. And he's always been known for that shit, underground. And so he was always our Tech 9 and shit, basically. You know what I mean? I know y'all
Right.
familiar with Tech 9,
Oh
right?
yeah. Absolutely.
And he was always like that to me in my perspective anyway. He's one of my famous. I mean, he's not one of my famous. He's one of my favorite artists and shit to this day. You know, underground, mainstream, whatever. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'll pit him up against anybody. To this day. That's the kind of confidence. If I had millions and millions of dollars, I'd funnel it into his a career for him to blow him up because I'm confident in him. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So he keeps my night sharp to this day. Because he's always recording. He's one of them ones he's got a studio at home and shit. He'll write some shit up, go jump in the booth, record it, bang out 3, 4 tracks like that. You know what I mean? All dope, all different style of beats. So like those are the type of artists that I consider lyricists. You know what I mean? And he keeps me on my toes. Music wise and shit.
Right. You
Iron sharpens iron.
right. Well, you got a song called Toka Me.
Uh huh.
What
That's
was-
called tocame. That translates to touch me in English.
okay. Now, what was the inspiration behind that song? What is that song about?
Man, that's kind of like that sexiness vibe, man. That sexy vibe behind the reggaeton track, man. I wanted to tap into that Latin. I wanted to make something for the club, for the ladies to be able to move to. And the times that I must say honestly, the times that I had performed that track at the shows, because I do a lot, man, it gets people money. It does get people. So I just
Okay.
wanted to add to that was a follow up to my first song like that. I mean, that's only my second track that I recorded like that. And I'm testing the waters, man, see what I can do. And
Hey, that's what we
to
gotta
answer
do.
Marla Hayes' question, yeah, man, to answer Marla Hayes' question, is my music in English and Spanish. All my music is in hip hop, English, but this song Tocame that DJ Concrete and myself are talking about at this very moment, it's half, the hooks and I seen the hook in Spanish. The first verse is in English. I'm rapping in English. And then the second verse is in Spanish, where I'm singing in Spanish. You know what I mean? I just want to show motherfuckers that I can do that too. You know what I mean?
Right.
Drake ain't the only one that can do that. And I wanted to show people that there's been people that's been doing that shit for years. I finally had the confidence as an artist to get outside my comfort zone, so to speak, and
Okay.
record something like that and show it to the world.
Okay.
And I encourage all artists to do that, man. You know what I mean? Shit, try something
Mhm.
different. Shit.
Right. Now, Yummy Gummy said, everybody, please like, share, and subscribe to the podcast. Yes, please do that, everyone. Also, we got Living Life with Spice. Make sure that y'all subscribe to that channel as well. Said thank you for the questions. Miss Christina said, I just shared the podcast. Thank you so much, Miss Christina. And Miss Yummy Gummy said, thank you, Christina. And Miss Marla said, that was up. So now we're about to listen to Mike G's Tokame or Toka Me.
Yeah.
All right.
Toca me.
Let's see what we got. Let's go.
Out now on all platforms, baby.
Mike G Music.
Dice que quiere una canción donde puede moverse así, moverse así, moverse así. Ella dice que quiere una canción donde puede moverse así. Baila conmigo, baila conmigo. Ella dice que quiere una canción donde puede moverse así. Baila conmigo, baila conmigo. Oh. Mentiras me dices, te sigo creyendo. Tú llegas, me tocas, me quedo queriendo. Tócame una vez más, tócame una vez más, más. You put me in a trance, the way that you dance, and the way that you work in the room right into my lap. And then we lock eyes just for a minute. This moment is vivid, I feel that I'm in it. We're lost on this dance floor, in this trance world. You're giving me looks that make my head swirl. Tell me your name is what they say to you, but who's to blame? You got them eating out of your hands, you're playing games. They go insane, they're eating out your hands. They go insane, you never tell them your name. You're only here to play, you're only here to play. Dice que quiere una canción donde puede moverse así. Baila conmigo, baila conmigo. Ella dice que quiere una canción donde puede moverse así. Baila conmigo, baila conmigo. Oh. Mentiras me dices, te sigo creyendo. Tú llegas, me tocas, me quedo queriendo. Tócame una vez más, tócame una vez más, más. Le gusta moverse, le gusta bailar. No quiere estar triste, no quiere llorar. Ella vino al bar, ella quiere escapar. Vino sola, vino sola. Le pregunto qué quieres tomar. Sus amigas ya van a llegar. Si me da una chance, me la voy a llevar conmigo. Sí, conmigo. Quiere un novio, no quiere boda. Ella sale en las noches, tomar pa' jugar. Sola toda la noche, no quiere estar. Me abraza, me besa, teléfono contesta. Y los otros se quedan con jetas. Cuando está contigo, te sientes completo. Y a veces no la merezco. Dice que quiere una canción, no le puede moverse así. Baila conmigo, baila conmigo. Ella dice que quiere una canción, no le puede moverse así. Baila conmigo, baila conmigo. Oh. Mentiras me dices, te sigo creyendo. Tú llegas, me tocas, me quedo queriendo. Tócame una vez más, tócame una vez más, más.
Yeah.
Okay, I must say you just took me on vacation. You know what I'm saying? Because you know I always say that when I'm on vacation, that's what I want to hear.
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
So
telling you right, man. That's a good vibe, man. Thank you for that, man. For
yeah,
real.
that's what I want to hear. That reminds me of being in Miami or anywhere Caribbean, whatever. You know what I mean? That's what I want to hear. Now, my brother-in-law
Right? Shit, man.
said that he said, "Yo, Creek, Kai going to use that song for his walk up music." Are you talking about this song, that the Mike G song, brother-in-law? Let me know in the comment section. Kai is my nephew that I'm proud of, all my nieces and nephews and sisters, brothers, cousins, and all that stuff, right? But my nephew here, he's one of the
As you
dopest
should be, man.
shortstop in baseball, the best. Okay, so he's talking about my nephew is going to come out to this song. All right, that's good with you, Mike G?
Shit, man. I would love that, man. I'd be honored, bro. Tell Kai that I said it'd be a fucking honor, man. For real. All you gotta do is tag me. I will share that across Twitter, Instagram, my Facebook pages, my YouTube channels, whatever you want, man. Shit. It's out there. It's out on all platforms, man. Whatever you want to stream it, you can download that shit. You can buy it for free. You can download it off of YouTube. I'd be honored, man, for real.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. Shouts out to nephew. Keep on shooting for the stars, nephew. Now, at Bat Music. Okay, all right. So yeah, now Mike G. This reminds me of something anyway, because YouTube gives me a hard time for this show. It takes so much to get these type of shows together, and you know, like I said, my cousin been with me. And we got a couple other hosts as well, but she's been there with me, and she knows how hard this is as well. When we put the shows up, a lot of times YouTube comes back and want to give us strikes and all that stuff. So I'm going to ask you right here on you, so their AI or whoever's human can come and pay attention. Now, do you give us the rights to play your song on this show?
Man, yeah, I got the rights to play my music, man. You know what I'm saying? I own my music and shit. That beat right there, I actually got that beat from Isotaurus Beats, man. But I got the leases and shit, for all that shit. All my shit's legit.
That's
I'm
dope.
BMI registered. You know, I do my shit, man. I get little royalty checks, and I ain't no millionaire or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But I like to get what you call mailbox money, what I call mailbox money. For my little streams and shit.
Right.
Yeah, man. So I'm giving y'all the rights to play this shit if y'all want, man. So YouTube, y'all don't trip on.
Your internet. Okay, so he'll be right back because that happened earlier. He'll be right back. So so I'm what you think of that song, cuz?
I like it. I like reggaeton music. Especially when you deal with a lot of different cultures, especially like from New York. We got family down south, so I'm used to it. Speaking Spanish, different cultures. So I give it a 5. That was a good song, easy play. And if you need translate, a lot of times Apple translate the music into English if you have Apple. So you pull up Apple and you want to see the lyrics to a song. It's typically in English. So if you have Apple, I don't know what kind of programs they have on their phone, but Apple translates to English.
Okay.
And then you should also try to learn, other languages as well. Spanish, we have a growing Latino or Latinx community, so you may want to get used to understanding certain words and songs. That's how you learn.
Well, you know what?
But not just the book version of Spanish.
Yeah. I hear you.
It's more the conversational side of Spanish. So don't always
It's
look for
funny.
the translated.
It's funny you say that because it wasn't just this time that I'm talking about, but this time was special to me. When we first went to Colombia and we were actually standing outside of a club, right? I didn't even know that the people even knew me. You know, I mean, I was just hanging out, at that because it wasn't no performance or nothing like that. But the people were looking at me like, and I didn't know. And he was like, yo, they blah, blah, blah. I was like, cool. And then they started coming, shake my hand, whatever. But I'm staying outside, me and Rob, and I hear my song drop in the club. It was the joint I produced for K Mac. And they were in there. We talking about South America. Everybody, most of them were speaking Spanish. What happened was they were speaking the words of the song, and they told me that's how we learn English.
English, right?
Through hip hop, through the songs. So I was like, wow, that's so dope, and it just felt good because it reminded me back when I was making the music in the basement. You know what I mean? And thinking like, okay, I'm doing this for the love or whatever. This for the love, and I was a kid then, but then to be an adult and for it to be like that now, it blew my mind. So, but Miss Marla gave you a 5, and we'll explain the 5 later on. And the 5, trust me, it's the top you can get on the show.
Can we ask your ethnic background, Mike G? What's your ethnic background?
Yeah, man. My background, man. Ethnic background, I'm Mexican, shit. I'm just born and raised in Lubbock, Texas.
Okay.
I grew up around a lot of Mexicans and shit over around this part of the world and shit, And my parents, my mama, my grandma, and all them, they talk to me in Spanish and English. My mom looked like a white lady, man. Trust me, she looked like a white girl, but she talks to me in Spanish and English and shit. If I was to call her right now, she'd probably answer the phone, talk to me in Spanish and shit, and I'd be talking back to her in English. It's just it just and working, growing up, I always grew up in. I always worked in construction and shit, so around a bunch of Mexicans and shit. You know what I mean? Not the stereotype, man, but that stereotype is true. Them Mexicans and black dudes, we be in that construction industry, man. That's all I know in there. You know what I mean? And and that's not the shit on anybody. You know what I mean? That's just
right. I mean,
my experience
it is.
and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is what it is, man. I don't get hurt by nothing that nobody says because there ain't nothing that nobody can say that my mama ain't already done told me and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Yummy Gummy 11 said, I thought I was in the tropics, and that's where it sends you. I'm telling you. Miss Christina gave it a 4, and brother-in-law said, yeah. Shouts out to Miss Dickerson in the building. Good to see you, Miss Keisha. Thank you for coming through. And
shout out Keisha.
Brother-in-law said, Toka me.
Tell her the Snickers. Go tell her the Snickers.
At Bat Music, man. Hey, AC Barner, I appreciate you. Marla, I appreciate you, man, for real. Street Logic Music Entertainment, I appreciate that, man. Christina Sopez, shit, man, for real. And that's right. That's what I'm saying, man. That's the type of feeling I was going for, something out of my comfort zone, something out of that trap, because, none of my music really, I ain't talking about blacks or nobody, or, I ain't talking about females, I'm not gonna say the word and shit, the B word and shit when it comes to females. I ain't talking about that type of shit because I got a young audience too, man. I got nieces and nephews that listen to me and shit, man. And young ones, So I'm very conscious with the power that an artist has in their lyrics. You know what I mean? Especially when you got a good enough reach. And I ain't big, but I got a pretty good fan base, I believe. And so shit. I'm kind of careful, but anyway, I want to do something different. You know what I mean? Some feel good music, something to take people on vacation and shit, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and that's what
and that helps when you
hear that,
as well too. And shout out to our people on Facebook. Shout out to Tasha DJ Tosh Beats. Thank you for coming through. Also, my brother Brian Borner. He's a real Brian Borner in the building. So, and shouts out to another dope artist, which is Street Logic, Pro Logic. What's going on, brother? Say good vibes. I wish I understood the words, but I will give it a 4 just off the vibe and feeling. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Shit, that's what's up, man. Thank y'all, man, for real. You know, I'm very humble about all that, man, for real, man. You know, I'm just an independent artist, man. You know, I got a day job still. I've been doing my thing, but you know, you got to have something to work for. You know, luckily, I've been blessed to do some things. You know, I'll be doing some shows. I've performed like at South by Southwest, stuff like that. I've had some pretty big interviews when I was doing my radio shows, as well as independent artists from around the way. You know, I've had some big names come through my show, man, like Lil Flip, Mike Jones, Jay Prince, you know, probably bigger, Misty Blanco. Man, I've had several big people, man, you know, Point Blank, K Reno, you know, luckily I'm able to call these people friends now and shit, you know what I'm saying? So I got their phone numbers and stuff like that. So that's the power of radio, you know what I mean? And these are people that I grew up listening to and shit. ESG.
Yeah. We had we actually had Lil Flip on the show before. He did a brutally honest rap show. Yeah, so
shit, that's what's up, man. Shout out Flip.
Said good translate, and brother-in-law AC Bonner gave it a 5. Yummy Gummy said Creek, we need the banner with the cash apps. Okay, my bad. With the cash apps, everyone please support our host through Cash App. Thank you, Yummy Gummy.
How was your experience with the South by Southwest? Because that's usually where independent artists can network and get bigger platforms.
Man, I've been 3 times already, man. I didn't go last year because of COVID, but I went the year before, and I actually got offered a deal through 1017 Brick Squad Records and shit, man, from the homie OG Mac Drama, man. Shout out Mac Drama. Man, it was a 5-year contract, man. I just ended up not signing it and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. I ended up not doing it, but I got offered that. Like, he actually came up on stage there at my show and shit, you know, made an announcement. It was kind of, you know, a pretty big deal for me, big moment and shit. And I was like, shit, hell yeah, I'm finally here and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm finally getting the chance and shit, but I really didn't like the contract, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. It be like that sometimes. You can't jump into everything. So, but we're gonna catch up on that's great. Say contracts. Some of these comments, and Mr. Marla said, "Sweet Mama G, like that." And
I like men at work, girl. Don't play yourself tonight.
And Miss Christina said, "You one of the few people who said my last name right." And Miss Marla said, "No problem, love." And Miss Marla also said, "I enjoyed your music so far." And then she was asking, "Do you know Slim Thug?" Also, now let's get to this new joint. This other new joint.
Did you let him answer the question, Creek? Good Lord.
What was the question?
Yeah, no, man. I actually reached out to Slim Thug's people to interview him and shit. You know, probably like in season, because I got up all the way to season 7 in my radio show. I think I reached out to him in season 5 and shit, man. I never heard back from him. Sometimes they do that, you know what I mean? You know, because I didn't have no manager and none of that shit. I was the one doing the networking and reaching out to people and shit, and pretty much the knocking door to door, not doing like, you know, just metaphorically, but I was the one sending emails and hitting up people in the DMs on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. I was the one setting up. I mean, I almost had an interview with Cardi B and shit, but she didn't have a fucking. I was trying to do something like within the next month and shit, and she wasn't gonna be available because she was working on a project or some shit. Like, her manager hit me up. You know what I mean? So these are the top people I was reaching out to. You know what I mean? I've had a Grammy nominated artist and writer on my show as well. Shout out to Frankie Storm. She's wrote for people like Rihanna and shit, you know, Miley Cyrus, you know, to name a few. You know, some pretty big people, man, as well as independent artists like myself. So, you know, it gave me that bug, you know what I mean? I love to hear people's experiences and shit, you know what I mean? See what they can share for the people that are willing to listen and take their advice and shit, you know what I mean? Because everybody doesn't know it all. There isn't no formula to make it in this industry, you know what I mean? Everybody had a different path to success that got there, you know what I mean? Some people are still trying to get there. Okay. I'm fortunate in my life and shit, man, but I still want that. I still want more, you know what I mean, as an artist.
Right. You got a joint here called Can't Hold Me. Let us know what's behind that song.
That's for anybody Anybody that listens to this track is gonna be able to relate to it, man, because we've all been there. Whether it's somebody metaphorically, somebody physically in their life, whether it's their family, situations, something's always gonna try to hold you back, man. And the
Okay.
question is, are you gonna let it hold you back? You know what I mean? What are you gonna let it hold you back?
All right. Well, we're gonna
So, you know
listen
what
to
I
this
mean?
joint. This is Mike G. Can't hold back. Let's see what we got.
No, Malik, maybe you misunderstood why I'm here. Misunderstood? Yeah, maybe you misunderstood. I'm here for an introduction. Hell no. Cruiser? See, you wouldn't be vouching for no fish if he was back in the yard. You know how this work. We ain't talking no whole time, homie. We in the street. That's 3 strikes, bro. And the third strike for me's the third strike for you, my man. So you better be convincing me right now, or he's smoking. Doesn't out, Pluto. Doesn't out, Pluto.
Can homie keep growing? You ain't my homie, don't know me, but heard of me. Murder be perfectly written, ambition driven, a mission, a vision to get it. Take it the furthest, the verdict, leave them hurting for hating, attempting the homie can't call me. Don't wanna see me surface, they nervous, my purpose deserve it, we worthy. The controversy of money, they looking funny, running circles, I'm leaping hurdles and bounds, broke down like a pound, we getting around.
They try to hold me back all my life, but they can't. They try to hold me back all of my life, but they can't. They try to hold me back all my life, but they can't. They try to hold me back all of my life, but they can't. Try to hold up Mexican bag, but I threw their plan off track. With every success that I had, every time that I got your bag, trying to build the name of year, but they trying to tear it down. Is it the way that I talk, or is it because I'm brown? Either way, I don't look back. Not even the rearview mirror. Too many tears are in my past. Too many broken memories. What can you do when you're stuck between a rock and a hard place? Fuck what they say. Gotta keep your head up. I gotta say face. I remember walking the streets with my head down dark with the rain clouds. Trying to find true meaning in life. Trying to make my mama proud. They held me down, but I got back up. Got a whole new life now. Gotta live it up. It was inevitable that I made it. And my critics there, they really hate it. They hoping to see me fall, but then they waving at the mall. Talking about we were homies from back in the day, but really not at all. Broken, hungry, with no car. I kept it moving. They try to hold me back all my life, but they can't. They try to hold me back all of my life, but they can't. They try to hold me back all my life, but they can't. They try to hold me back all of my life, but they can't.
Mike G Music.
Out now on all platforms.
That's what I'm talking about. All right. Another dope one. Miss Christina gave you a 5, said you're standing on business. You know what I'm saying? Now,
I
cuz
appreciate that, Christina.
yeah, and Miss Marla gave it a 5 as well. Now, cuz I just need you to hold something down just for a second. I just need to grab something, okay?
What is
Please,
going on?
cuz.
No.
Please.
All right. So please drop your
Yeah.
ratings in the chat so we can review your comments. Okay, Miss Mo says, I really like this one. This was a good one. Except I don't like the long intro. Everybody know I don't like auto tunes, long intros, and aunties that sing hooks. So this time I got to give you a 4. I ain't like the
Man, I
intro.
feel you, man.
I got
I
attention.
feel you on that, man. And it's funny. It's funny you mentioned that because that was something that we was toying with the idea before. Like I made it the final copy because in the beginning it was just the beat. It was my idea to use a clip from a movie that's actually from a movie called Snitch with The Rock, and he's now dead. Michael with the one from The Wire with that scar in the middle. What the fuck was his name, man? God damn, I can't think of his
Michael K.
name. But
Williams.
he's dead now, man. He died
Michael
from a
K.
heroin.
Williams. Michael K.
Yeah,
Williams.
him.
Mm,
Yes, him. Yes, that's him talking and shit. And it was my idea to use that clip to kind of fill in that gap. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But I normally don't like long intros too. As a beat maker, producer, I try to stay away from long intros like that. But sometimes, that beat. I mean, the way you record the song, you gotta fill in gaps, man. I don't know. To me, awkward gaps are just awkward and shit. How do you feel about awkward gaps in songs, DJ Concrete?
You know what? As for me, sometimes I use those gaps, especially if it's after a verse, and if I'm making a mixtape or if I'm on the station mixing, I'll bring something in after it. I mean, because most artists get their point
Yeah.
across the first verse.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying? So
yeah.
sometimes I use it that way, or sometimes I just let it ride. You know what I mean? So and then Miss brother-in-law AC Bonner gave that a 5 as well. And Miss Marla said one of my favorite
Shit, I
movies
appreciate that, man.
I was talking about. So now Street Logic says I give it a 4 as well. Sound like something that would come from Goody Mob or Dungeon Family. I like the positive message. That's what I'm talking about. So we appreciate everybody's comments. We really appreciate it. So now we're gonna move on with the other part where we borrow your expertise, Mike G. Now,
All right, man. Hell yeah.
we know you've been on quite a few interviews, right? Quite a few, but this one has a different twist to it. So we get to know you through interview and in your music, and then now we use your expertise. Whereas we have artists that send their music in and we review it, we judge it.
Hell yeah.
So cuz, can you run down the little judging part?
Now, how many songs we have?
We got like 5.
All right, I'm gonna hold you to that.
All right.
Greetings and salutations, everyone in Street Tactics Media Group. Thank you all for coming in for another brutally honest rap show with our guest Mike G. Make sure you go in when time comes. Make sure you give your honest opinion and the number that you are rating the song from 1 through 5, 5 being the very best, down to 1, down to where some of our platform users will give people zeros and negative numbers. So, judge how you feel. Are we ready, Concrete?
We are ready, cuz. We are ready.
Let's
ready.
hit it. Let's hit it.
Hit it, Spider. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, we got a joint from Dominant Music, and the name of the song is called Reap. Let's see what we got.
Yeah. It's G Dotto, man. Who? World's greatest. World's greatest. Hey, get your motherfucking popcorn. You don't wanna let me talk to him. I ain't worried about a hater. Beefing instead of the paper. They just mad we go harder than most. Yeah, life ain't no joke. You can reap all the benefits or reap what you sow. I said life about choices, that's just the way that it goes. Ain't no way you gon' know. Ain't no reap at your door. I guess they mad that it's me, but I don't give them a damn. I don't want you around me, I don't want shake your hand. That's not the part of the plan. Call my phone lightly scam. Don't call me bro, you not my blood, period. Understand, it's for my niggas be clocking them up. The cops can't get no peace. If a nigga do you dirty, got the right to turn beast. But you wrong don't make a right. Shit went left down the street. Now you're sitting in the cell, or you're sitting. About to teach you boys a lesson, man. I'm gonna take a seat. Cause you scared to close your eyes, the devil chase you. Family know you always lying, they don't want you around that time. Can't stop committing crimes, really about to lose your mind, but you did. Voices slow you down, say bump your brakes and then you listen. Calculate a master plan to go and get them bitches. Still ride back, see, but you ain't going back to prison. Yeah, it's different. Get your motherfucking popcorn. You don't wanna let me talk to him. I ain't worried about a hater.
All right. Shimmy. We see you trying to come on. Keep coming on, my brother. Keep coming on. Something's going on. I guess it's just something that you gotta fix. But we waiting on you to come on. We got 4 more songs to go. All right. So we got Miss Marla. Miss Marla gave it a 2, and you heard the rating system, right, Mike G? From
1 to 5, right? 1 to 5.
And you can do 2.5 or whatever. And we have Yummy Gummy say, ugh, right? Then we had Miss Christina gave it a 1, right? So I'm gonna start off with you, because ladies first. What you got?
I'm not gonna be nice tonight. I give it a 3. Don't do that. I give it a 3. It wasn't all that great. It wasn't all that bad either. But I could see it in again a Tubi movie. Those little gangster movies, and they need a ride out song.
What they'll be doing on the putt? Because when they play the song, what they'll be doing?
Trying to escape from the police.
Oh, would they be in that alley or out in them streets?
Out in them streets.
Okay, all right.
See,
okay.
I picture him like sticking somebody up, or like whenever the little thug's girlfriend's coming out the house and she's all trying to look all sexy and shit, and they're showing like her heels up to her clothes and shit, showing her
Right.
big glasses and shit, and her nails and shit all deep and shit. And she hopping in the car, jamming that shit, you know what I mean?
Slow motion.
So like she said, I could see it in the movie. I could see it in the movie and shit, I personally, I give like a 3.5 and shit for it, because the energy was there. Maybe, I don't know, maybe the way his delivery on his voice, I don't know. But, I don't think it was whack, I think it was a good track, man. You know what I mean? It's definitely an audience for it out there, for that type of, for that style of hip hop and shit,
Yeah, as we say on this show, there's a lane for that. So, I mean, I'm going to give it.
There's a lane for that.
I'm gonna give it a 2.5. It's not my twist, but I see where they was trying to go with it, and I agree with y'all. It could land a spot on a Tubi movie. You see what I'm saying? And it's going to be some people out there who really like it.
Shout out to Tubi. You need to give us some money and sponsorship, because we've been dropping y'all some tunes that y'all could use for y'all playing. So I want my money.
Dang, cuz everybody got
my LLC EIN number. I want my money.
All right. Street Logic gave it a 2. Street Logic gave it a 2. Shout out to DJ XL in the building. What's going on, XL? Let me see. Miss Christina said doing college homework, cuz. Did I get both? No. Well, yeah, I got both of y'all. Okay. All right. So let's go to this next joint. This joint, hold on. Let me do this. This joint here is Black City Hustler, CEO, Hustle or Starve, featuring Reed Dollars. Okay, produced by, hold on one second. Produced by Dollar Beats Club. All right, we're gonna see what we got. And you know what? Yeah, Dollar Beats Club. But here's what I want to say on that. Shout out to BCH Records for the submission. Thank you for sending us that submission, and we'll get ready to drop it now. Yummy Gummy also said, don't forget to drop them Cash Apps. Yep, Cash Apps right there, y'all. Show some love. DJ XL said, cool and just got off. Stay high on a high. Okay. Share the podcast again. Thank you so much, Christina. You are definitely a soldier, our family, and we appreciate
your t-shirt is coming to you soon.
T-shirt coming to you soon. Yeah. All right. So here's Black City. Black City Hustler CEO, Hustle or Starve. Let's go.
Black City, yeah, Mafia, look, the life you got two choices, nigga. And what's that? Hustle or Starve. Either you hustle or you starve. I'm out here getting to that cheese. Niggas just like magicians, they got tricks up they sleeve. I use my skills to provide and stay up out the street. I got my mind on my money, this kush bringing me ease. Either you hustle or you starve. I'm out here getting to that cheese. I'm out here putting in that work, can't lay up in these sheets. I use my skills skills to provide and stay out of the streets. I got my mind on my money, this kush bringing me ease. And I be blazing on that fire, keep my eyes low. I'm staying on that money train, watching out for 5-0. Streets by survival, no reason to be in them. I'm watching out for fakes, cause they snakes with that venom. They plotted on my downfall. Ain't talk about no money, so I had to get from round y'all. They trying to put you niggas in the earth just like a groundhog. But playing with my family, then nigga, you know I stand tall. Whole team really some players, it's like we playing ball. Shooters with the kid, got they nine like they playing golf. I'm the plug, but he scared the reason why he ran off. I'm cut from a different cloth, which I don't understand, y'all. I'm cut from a different cloth, cause I don't understand, y'all. Far from my hit, getting to that cheese. These niggas just like magicians, they got tricks on they sleeve. I use my skills to provide and stay about the street. I got my mind on my money, this kush bringing me ease. So you hustle while you soft, I'm out here getting to that cheese. I'm out here putting in that work, can't lay up in these sheets. I use my skills to provide and stay out of them streets. I got my mind on my money, this kush bringing me ease.
I was staring at the ceiling trying to stir a plot. Dropped the baby in the water, had me stirring pots. Shit ain't easy where we from, you gon' need your chrome. I played the graveyard shift, the sun would beat me home. It turned the boy into a man, look I swear nigga, before we had hair on our face, we had hair trees. Snub nose, revolver with the tape on it. We used to use that for the hits, can't get no case from it. No shell cases, I was hell racing. Next stop was the dirt, or them jail cages. They had you locked in the mountains with them pale faces. I'd rather stack old paper, we call them stale faces. Pilots, generals.
These niggas just like magicians, they got tricks on they sleeve. I use my skills to provide and stay about the street.
All right, we're gonna start this thing off with Mike G. West Texas. Let's see what West Texas thinks of this joint here.
Man, that had me on like that boozy vibe, man. They was going for that boozy vibe is what I thought. I don't know, they just kind of that instrument, I guess it was a sax, like they saying, like Street Logic is saying. That was a sax maybe or a kazoo. I don't know, it was some kind of woodwind instrument. I don't know, I feel like that threw the beat off, but the beat wasn't bad, man. You know, overall, basically, I give it about a 3. I give it a 3, man, because you know he had that boozy vibe, and I like boozy. I'm a fan of boozy and shit. Actually, we follow each other on Twitter and shit too, man. Shout out Boozy. He's always got some shit going on. But yeah, I give that about a 3, man. Solid 3.
Okay. For me, again, it's not my lane, but that it wasn't a bad song at all. And I mean, you can tell that the artist was seasoned. You know what I'm saying? It could have been the track I would like to hear on something else. You know, but I mean, I'm gonna give it a 3.5, maybe touching the 3.8. You know what I mean on the song.
Yeah,
it can get played. I'll play it, but you know, it's just not one that I'm going to rush and play. But I know it caught some ears. And I want to hear some more songs from them. That's what I want to hear. And it does have a boozy vibe to it. It does.
Right. That's what I feel like. It had a boozy vibe and shit.
Yeah. And cuz, what you got on it, cuz?
So it would have got a better rating if the saxophone wasn't playing over Thug song. That was weird. That was like real weird. I give it a 2.5. That wasn't a good mixture with that and them rapping. The second lyricist, he was better than the first. I guess I like his tone. It was a little deeper. But that saxophone threw me off. You know, I like stuff to throw me off.
Yeah, I mean, it was, yeah. That's what I feel about too, about the beat, the shit, because of that sax. Shit, Marlon Hayes wasn't feeling it at all, man. Shit, Christina wasn't feeling it at all.
Nope.
Yeah.
That's a record crew. They don't like people.
Shit.
We're going
man, I'm blessed. I'm blessed to have gotten them fires, man. Thank y'all.
Yeah. We're going to take it to the comment section anyway while I load up this the next song. But Miss Christina said, what when Trump gets reelected? I'm not sure what she's talking about. And DJ XL said, Reed Dollars is a problem. if he didn't go to jail, would be a known MC. Yummy Gummy has a hashtag, shirts coming Christmas 2026. And you know that's right. Miss Marley gave it a 1. Then she came back and gave it a -0. DJ XL said not feeling the Philly track. Yummy Gummy gave it the trash emojis. Miss Christina gave it a 1. Miss Marley said, Crete, you don't have to lie about our shirts, okay? We are all grown here. Okay. Miss Christina says, since I shared, we got 2 more people watching. Thank you so much, Miss Christina. Street Logic say, is that a gazoo of a sax? Oh, that's right. And then Miss Marla said, turn off, please, and thank you. Street Logic said, it wasn't my vibe. And then DJ XL said, first artist straight was whack. The feature of Reed was lyrical, wasn't feeling it
for real.
Okay. And then Street Logic say, yes,
feeling it for real.
Rappers sounded dope, but it wasn't great blend. And DJ XL also said, I thought bro was saying bougie. And then Miss Marla said, here we go again, Crete. He is being a hyper man. No, that's really what I think of the song. I think the song wasn't bad at all. It just wasn't. I can hear it on the radio. Like with right now. Yeah, that did throw it off. It was like Sex in the City. It reminded you of like I
guess maybe
MC.
Like if I had made that beat myself, like if I was the producer and that was my homeboy rapping on that song, and that was my beat, before we put it out final for the final version of it, I'd have turned that saxophone down just a little bit, you know what I mean? Because it was too prominent in the song. It was too loud and shit, As a producer, I'm sure you can, you know what I'm saying, DJ Concrete. I feel like it could have been turned down just a little bit on that saxophone. It just sounded throws and shit,
Either turn it down or just take it off. But Miss Moss said,
take it off.
It really wasn't a bad song. Honestly, it really wasn't. Now, okay. Dang, no wonder. Okay. All right, so we got a joint right here called Stay Calm from the Flavonoids. Pro Logic's crew. It's Stay Calm featuring Havoc and Theology. All right, let's see what we got. Anxious to hear this one. Let's go.
Let's go. Come on, baby. Yeah. Havoc. Yo. CO3. Hey, yo, it's been hell on earth. This mom gave me a stellar birth. Cannot the hustle till I'm Rockefeller worth. Shook one, shaking, and one step on this court. This mission's impossible, accept or abort. You mannequin step with a trooper or the deal I saw. We do the power, the havoc, supposed to more. Purge to the phony blue rate riot form. Keeping the third in this white storm. No action plan, how you gonna rush hour jacket chance? Still cruising, any man's fool, little man. Never conform or submit to the prison system. That's my cool hand loop. Don't be a skywalker victim. You lack the conviction, faith, pride, and theology. Speak easy, eye for an eye, rest in peace, prodigy. You 2.5 job, there's that fat trimming. We cut that fat out, that's some Charlie Sheen's winning chance. Yeah, who calm and collective.
Yeah.
Running on me is a death wish. Ain't the one to be messed with. Sorry souls that can count for your blessings. Don't walk with the weapons of God. Slugs in your name, and that's on God. You're not like that, that's a mirage. Your whole life saving is in my garage.
Yo, I live life in a calm type manner. Beyond any big brother cameras. On the campus of life, I enroll tracks until they graduate first in their classes. Classic companions, words made to match the beat. Shit's deeper than a tax increase. Trying to elevate crash so the cash lasts after me. For I rest in everlasting peace. See the entire picture, crop out the mistakes, well wishes. Separate fan from the rap business. For your misses, switches, trying to get your bar, no Bridget. Actors attracted to riches, so I cut them off from the digits that's Yakuza. In a flash, I surpass all these vampires frauds and expose on the light like an aperture. Stay calm.
Yeah, who calm and collective. Yeah, running on me is a death wish. Ain't the one to be messed with. Sorry souls have you counting your blessings.
Man,
No walk with the weapons of God. Slugs in your name, and that's
yeah,
on God. You're not like that, that's a mirage. Your whole life saving is in my garage.
You pushing gimmicks and it's pretty fucking obvious. I'm on some Joe Wick shit, broken bones and cartilage. So why you starting it? We ain't taking prisoners, you running your mouth. Now you asking for forgiveness, you more than a clinic. Cause when I ride in this video, you bitches be acting jealous. Flavor no shit is wicked. Here's my ass, you can kiss it. You and your fraud squad come to pay you a visit. You wanna test the odds? I've seen your type before, not impressed at all. You say my name, I break it down, then I put you through the fucking wall. I'm standing tall, the verbal assassin. Be careful what you're asking for. I bring the action, everlasting. Chasing longevity, chasing fast, fake facades, fake identities, no integrity, not an ounce of respect. Don't care what you're telling me, I move when you least expect.
Yeah, who calm and collective. Yeah, running on me is a death wish. Ain't the one to be messed with. Sorry souls have you counting your blessings. No walk with the weapons of God. Slugs in your name, and that's on God. You're not like that, that's a mirage. Your whole life saving is in my garage. When I 9-6 at your bitch, my crew ain't wild, snatch chains and bracelets. Walk with shit, take your face off with. Possession 9-10 for the Lord, I tossed it in the river. This that gorilla, warfare my niggas. Tricked out with triggers, rip out your center. Body part your liver, no longer in you. Something to remember, you buy forever. Got it out the mud, my nigga here's the dirt now. Too easy, set him with the thirst trap. Doing breezy, he just had to flirt back with my killer hole. Show him how to work that body. Hit the nigga with the shot. Murk in the water, kid money is a hobby. Never say sorry, anything done meant it. AJ Leo on the ruthless and reckless. Yeah, who calm and collective. Yeah,
all right. Pro Logic and the Flavor Noise with Havoc. That's what I'm talking about. All right, cuz.
man, I like that shit, man.
Yeah, I like it too. What you got on that, cuz?
It's a song that could go commercial. I would give it a 4, 4, 5. Good beats, even though somebody said Excel said loops. I mean, that's what they play out here is loops, but very uplifting, good beat, no auto tune, no aunties, no saxophones.
Right.
So yeah.
Okay. Thank you, cuz. Thank you. What about you, Mike G? What you got on that?
Man, like I'm with your cuz, man. A 4 or 5. Hell, I'd say even a 5, man, because all the features on that track, they all brought that same energy, man. You know what I mean? Not one of them was left behind. Like I didn't feel like neither one of them was chasing the beat. They all rode that shit fucking flawlessly. Like I ain't lying, that gave me Wu-Tang vibes, fucking Brooklyn vibes, straight up East Coast vibes, man. You know, and I like that style of beat. Like I know DJ Excel, right? How you say his name? Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I know he says he's not big on the loops, but like that style of beat, man, it's just like you hear that shit. I never even been to New York, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I know as a producer, man, that's like that fucking East Coast style beat. And all of them guys that flowed on that beat, they all brought it, man. All of them had dope verses, man. All of them. I was just like, I was vibing to that whole track. Like I didn't lose the energy from beginning to end. That beat caught me from the get go, and then whenever that dude started spitting and shit, and then the next guy came in with it, then the next guy, and I was like, shit, man, I like that. And you said, what's the name? Said it comes out Friday.
Yeah.
DJ Concrete, man, if they send you this track, man, you know, if you could please tag me in that shit, I'll put it in the little playlist. I'm bumping my Spotify. I don't have radio play no more because I'm not doing my show, but shit, I still got my shit on Spotify. You know, my podcast on Spotify, so I can always put a mix together and put that shit on there, man, with using the Spotify link. And
Right.
because that's
Well,
a
I'm gonna
dope
tell
ass
you.
track. I like that. And I like to have that for my
Yeah.
personal.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you like this. As for me, and I know I've been saying this, and it's really about to happen. Start next week with the radio station. That is definitely going on the radio station in the mix, consistent. All right, that's how we getting down with that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I'm gonna give that one a 5. I mean that joint was dope. That was definitely dope. Shimmy,
Yeah.
I see you trying, brother.
And
Yeah,
yeah,
keep
that was
trying.
Street Logic.
Yeah, shout out for that
Street
one.
Logic, man. Hey, you welcome, man. Yeah, you welcome, man. Shit, yeah. And just like they said, yeah, this is more like it, much better. Marlon Hayes was saying, you know, yeah, they were saying, man, yeah, that was a definitely a different change of beat and style of music, from the previous track, which was not a bad track, but yeah, this was more my alley right here. Although I
Right.
like that previous track too, you know what I mean? It was, not really my cup of tea like you said, you know what I mean? But this one right here, this is like some shit I would bump every day, you know what I mean? While I'm at work, driving
Right.
and shit, just vibing to it because I like it, man. It was them fools goddamn, man. I like to do a track with them guys and shit. I ain't even lying for real. That's dope.
It definitely had that energy.
I
And
feel like I
also
was in the motherfucking Bronx.
Street Logic also said, I understand what XL means about the loop, but I can't argue Havoc did the beat. I mean, I could tell Havoc did that track. I can tell that. That was definitely his type of pianos and stuff like that. But yeah, the loop didn't bother me. I understand what he's saying too, but the loop didn't bother me. That'll be a joint I bring in on an instrumental and just start messing around with the instrumental and then bring in the verses. So okay, so we're gonna go to this next joint. Hold on one second. This next joint. Let me see. Hold up one second. Wait a second. I was supposed to hold on. All right. This next joint is called Times is Rough. Times is rough, y'all. Times is rough. Let's see what we got here. Benny the Butcher and Primo. Let's go.
Griselda's love songs, nigga. And if the dope ain't good, then it's cut wrong, nigga.
That's love. They got supported.
Times is rough and tough. Damn, is that how it is? Times is rough and tough. Times is rough and tough. Damn, is that how it is?
Butcher coming, nigga.
Times is rough and tough.
I'm running out of reasons to feel sorry. It's blood in the streets. You gon' get mud on your cleats when it feels soggy. Sure they gotta use both hands, and Jill's got me. Plug told me when my record stopped selling, he still got me. Niggas just catching on to the numbers I'm checking on. Got lucky last summer. Bookies wanna know what I'm betting on. Set the bar, kept it tall, came through like a wrecking ball. Niggas can't touch a brick without putting my record on. 6 figures out of dirty Pyrex. Thought that was all? I made double signing, I'm selling them on tour. Being up feel good, but not better than being sure. I'm a product of the cocaine 80s drug wars. The moment I start to feel that the love gone, I'll be back with gloves on just in case you was rubbed wrong, nigga. And if it ain't Griselda's love songs, nigga. And if the dope ain't good, then it's cut wrong, nigga.
Damn, is that how it is? Times is rough and tough. They know. Damn. Say, nigga, times is rough and tough. Tell the truth, we don't need no hits. After me, Butch and Rick go stupid on this primo shit. Stack paper like Pringo chips. I done seen those bricks. Speaking coke, then the lingo switch. At the stove doing Migo tricks. Half a kilo wrist. They on me now cause my Vivo lit. Dope money gave my ego a lift. I rode the Rego with Knicks. These blitz and we pleading the fifth. I live the thug life leading to this. Now I sleep at the wrist. Spend your real money shopping at fifth. Like niggas at the top of the list. I was taking them risks. Sell them 20s till you run out the brick. And nigga, watch how you bump your lips before I come off the hip. Like say win on some cowboy shit. Used to want the Murcielago whip, but now times done switch. Keep the fame, I just wanna be rich. Do this shit for Baby Heem and Prince. Everything legit. Welch's great cheese, eggs, and grits. Tell the label, put my name on the blimp. Time to turn up the temp. Black Sopranos bring the family a win. They know, damn. Is that how it is? Yeah. Times is rough and tough. This Ricky. Damn. Times is rough and tough. Damn. Is that how it is?
Scale say 1,000 grams on it, this shit. You weighed it up wrong, nigga. I'm running base, I'm really upshot, nigga. I know Cam and upscale, like what up, y'all niggas. Since place 2, I'm a upsell, now it's fuck y'all niggas. I turned 10 into a 50, nearly lost like 37 of it. I had 13 left, I put 11 on it. We all shoot like the Warriors with Kevin on it. Niggas always bringing up smoke, but they ain't never on it. I took advantage of my better moments. Hardest money, plus I got it out the mud, so it feel better, don't it? This Primo beat needed a legend on it. Like Nip last song with Khaled, every bar is valid. If it ain't soprano drums, it's ballads. If it ain't hard work, it's talent. You not at all a challenge. Nick Walinda never lost my balance. You gon' have to dig deeper than Dallas, motherfucker, huh?
Times is rough and tough. Damn, is that how it is? Times is rough and tough. Times is rough and tough.
All right. Let's
Shit,
start out with you, cuz. What you got on that, cuz?
man.
I get that a 5.
Oh, thank you, there, cuz. That was
Call of Duty.
I'm 5 in that too. What made you? What made
Why you give it a 5? Why you give it a 5?
5? Because you gave it a 5.
I know, because you copycat like you and your friend when they want you together.
What you give it a 5 for, cuz?
I mean, it was just strong all around, great blending. Then when the next MC went, it just flowed.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a good hype song. It was very good.
Yeah, that was stupid crazy. What you got on that, XL?
Oh yeah, that's definitely dope, man. It was a primo track, so you already know off top that was fire. And it wasn't the same. It wasn't the same Benny the Butcher rhetoric. So you know what I mean? Like I get at a 4.8.
Oh yeah, all day. What about you, Mike G?
Man, I'm with him. I'm with y'all, man. 4.5, 5. I even give that a 5, man, because he gave me Biggie vibes, dude. I don't know, man, whether it was the beat. That sounds some shit Biggie would flow on, but that beat was definitely fire. And man, they just brought that energy, man. I don't know, man. I was vibing to that shit, man, for real. Like they set it off on that track.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It wasn't so much the way he sounded like Biggie, his voice, but just the way he was fucking riding that beat, man. That sounded like some Biggie style. That was like some Brooklyn type shit, man, for real. And I like it, man. They got down on that shit, man. So I give that a 5 too. I give that a 5, man, for real.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Street Logic said, "Well, damn," and Street Logic also gave that a 5. Miss Marla gave it a 3. And Street Logic also said, "Can't go wrong with Benny or Primo." Nope. Miss Christina gave it a 4.5. And she said, "I like your chains, XL." And then Miss Marla said, "Nice shirt, XL." Street Logic said, "Sweet Mama G, laugh out loud." All right. So this was our last song of the night.
All right.
All right. Last song of the night.
Gotta go to work.
And it's from our peoples, our family. True Words.
I don't do it.
You thought no, cuz I gave you a break.
Thank you.
True Words featuring Guns, and I'm an artist for real. All right, let's see what True Words got for us. Let's go.
Yeah, I already know who it is. True Words. Guns. We're back.
Gummy, I got you.
I'm most definitely on the gram with this hip hop. Even if I never pop, there's not a follower that I would cop. You pocket watch, I'm scammer proof. Get your handle blocked. I just bring my seat to the table. I never pay for spots. Can't put a price on these dangerous thoughts. These bars a death note. My book around just giving manga art. Not for the faint of heart. I was born a prodigy. Your teachers will tell you I mastered this, and frankly, I'd agree. My resume is overqualified, under idolized, almost homicide. How I keep my bottom line. Feel like a street artist. I can paint a picture through tree carvings and add more value to every leaf falling. Every year I'm evolving and keep slaughtering, no peace off, and I put too much work in for you to reap off it. You bloodsuckers is deep faking, that's pure evil. I wouldn't pay you the apple that Eve tasted.
I'm an artist.
Of course you love my music and how I rap. Plus you can help me out with just my email and cash app.
I'm an artist.
Of course Illuminati's recruiting and you just need an account and routing numbers so you can prove it.
I'm an artist.
Of course you got a spot at Coachella, only a few $100 and knock it open for Griselda.
I'm an artist.
Of course you a DJ at 97 or 105 and got a bunch of spins that I could buy.
Look, all up in my DMs in the PM with the hots for me. They see me moving pieces, cross boards, they want
bought my property, monopoly. What happened to the marriage? No monogamy. Trying to pull my leg like the arm at the side of slot machine. They try to jackpots, these have-nots promising spots for me. Playlist, radio spins, saying they rock with me. Let's face it, I delaying my wins. That offer's not for me. I'm not with the pay for the plane. I'd rather rock for free. Taking money from starving artists is straight up robbery. Too many lame rappers buying in on the shopping spree. I'm the type that deviates from the norm and anomaly. Picture me capping for a flash, no photography. I snapshots, cutting heads off the way I crop for free. You vultures no longer in use. Your help is obsolete. There's no stopping me. Straight trooper, I only got my feet. My bio has a drive of its own. Autobiography, an artist.
Of course you love my music and how I rap. Plus you can help me out with just my email and cash app.
I'm an artist.
All right. We're gonna take it to the comment section first. That was True Words featuring Gons. Let's see what we got here. We got okay. Yummy Gummy said last song, thank you, special guests. Help our host and drop the Cash App. And then also Yummy Gummy said everyone have a blessed evening and we will be back on Friday. And Miss Christina gave it a number four, gave it a 4. Miss Marla gave it a 3. Street Logic, let me get that up there. Street Logic gave it a 4.5. Dope flows, unique, like the beat. The hook could be better. Okay. Let's go with XL once again. What you got?
I really like that joint. I really do like that joint. Like I was saying off the last track, when it was talking about the loops, they gave you tone switch up in there. So like every 8 bars, every 16, they dropped out an instrument and brought something else back in. This one was fire. The first dude was giving you punchlines. Like I was really like, as soon as I catch on to one punchline, he said something else. I'm like, yeah, the dude is fire. Yeah, I get that one. Like that's another 4.8 for me.
Okay.
Dope.
Okay. Appreciate it. Shouts out to construction site TV media. I know I done messed that up. I can't see the whole name, brother, but you know I got you. He gave it a 4 and he said, peace, y'all. I'm late. Hey, but we glad you're here, my brother. And he gave it a 4. Like I said, what you got? Cuz, what you got?
I give it between a 4, 5, and a 5. I don't think I heard any bad songs from True Words. And he sat there and he does pretty good. Keep you interested in seeing what he's going to talk about. There's always hype. It's never melancholy or, not real gangster type music all the time. So 4, 5.
And that's True Words.
Thank you. Yeah,
that's True Words spelled TRU.
Yeah, TRU.
Right, that's spelled True Words TRU.
But words is with a Z instead of a S.
Oh, and plus he got it as a WERDZ. Words.
So yes. I follow him. I believe we follow each other on Instagram. Man, he's from New York, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's him.
Yeah, man.
He's definitely a dope one. And music. I'm gonna give that song a 5 as well. Very dope. Appreciate him participating in the show. And here's the thing, like I said, and this is to the up and coming artists, the artists out now, and we ain't really got to really tell the older artists or more mature in age artists that you have to be able to accept criticism. That's all about making music. It's not about we ain't trying to disrespect your music or blow out your candle. None of that stuff. We ain't trying to do that. We trying to give you our constructive criticism so that you can hear it instead of your homeboys just saying, "Oh man, that's dope. That's dope." Everything you bring out, you know what I mean?
Yeah, speak for yourself. I like blowing out candles. I need you to know if you trash.
I mean, I'm not saying that they don't need to know it's trash. Now we definitely need to let them know it's trash, but you know what I mean? In other words, it's trash, but keep going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Trash, but keep going to Indeed. Look for something else to do.
Yeah. Some of them do need to do the creative resume and not for the streets. No resumes for the street. So, what would you have? What you have on that? Did you already comment on that? Mike G.
No, not yet, man. But should I give that a 5, man? You know, not only because I know True Words, man. I played a lot of his music in my mixes when I was doing Mike's Global Mix and Real Talks with Mike G podcast. Uh, you know, so I'm very well acquainted with True Words, man. He's dope, man. All his music's dope, man. I got a lot of his songs in my phone, like my personal media that I've downloaded, you know, that I jam to this day. So shout out True Words, man. If you're still tuned in, man, at the real Mike G music, MUZIK on Instagram. What up, baby, man? You know, shit, we follow each other. You know, we interact with each other a lot on Instagram, man. So it's funny to see him pop up over here on your platform. I'm not the
Hey,
least
man.
bit surprised and shit because he's dope as hell.
Hey, we don't
Yeah,
play
man.
over
So
here.
he's dope, man. So yeah,
We don't play over here.
yeah, man. So
We be
shit, yeah,
searching and reaching out. And you know what?
yeah, that's fire.
By the way, shout out to MJ Connects as well. And that's how we met you. MJ
Really?
Connects.
Yeah.
MJ Connects is not playing. But we, you know, there's a lot of artists that we dig for as well. And MJ Connects always is a very good connection with us to say. So we
Fuck
appreciate,
yeah, man. Shit,
you know.
She's been doing her publicist thing for me for a couple of years now, man. Actually, man, like you was mentioning earlier, I've done a lot of interviews, you know, not only through her, but you know, through my own grinding and shit. But I've definitely had a lot of blog placements and shit. You know, she's put me on a lot of shit with her. I just got some more placements from every time I release a new single. You know what I mean? I hit her up like, hey man, here, this is the new single finna drop, and do your thing and shit. She does her thing, man. You know, so shout out Marissa. You know, y'all hit her up, man. Shout out Marissa MJ Savino on Facebook. She don't play, man. You know what I mean? And she's not expensive as fuck. You know what I mean? She's dope, man. You know, she's the real deal. She got the accolades to back it up too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So she's dope. Shout out to her for linking me up with you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. And we enjoyed you being on here, my brother. And like I said, you know, we're gonna stay in touch and do some other stuff here later. So shouts out to everybody who was listening on. Shouts out to everybody who was listening on Facebook. We really appreciate y'all. And as we make this podcast grow, we want y'all to know that Friday is our relationship show, and it really goes nuts on Friday. So if y'all going through something, come on, pop on, let us know. You know, we need to hear what you got going on, right? We need to hear what y'all have going on, and maybe we can help you. You know, maybe we'll learn something from you. So make sure y'all come on, and make sure y'all, if y'all haven't subscribed yet, do it right now, please subscribe and make sure y'all like this video and share this video. We once again want to thank our special guest Mike G for coming on. Shout out to my cousin. Thank you so much, cuz. And shout out to XL in the building. Shouts out to Shimmy trying to be in the building. He been trying all show. I'm not sure what's going on with your phone, Shimmy, but we grateful that you're trying. You know what I mean? And Construction Site Media TV.
Yeah.
That was actually our last song, my brother. And but you can still submit the song, and then we'll get you on. You know what I mean?
Give the email, please.
Yeah. What'd you say, cuz?
Give the email. He can drop the MP3.
Well, no, he knows the email. He sent us some music
Well,
before.
just in case anybody else is listening, can you drop the email?
You know what, cuz? I don't even remember the email. That's why I was trying to avoid it, but you set me up for the okie doke.
It's brutally honest. You changed it.
I think no.
ST.
Yeah, it's brutally honest.
ST.
I don't know, y'all.
You know, when people get old age, really.
Yeah.
Where's Street Cactus Media at? You still have that one?
Yeah, it's street, but that one is just for, you know, like
help me.
Anyway, brutally honest show st@gmail.com. That's what it is, cuz.
You know what? I can't.
That's what it is. Yeah, over 50. Yep. So, but we appreciate everyone. Make sure y'all here Friday. Make sure y'all here Friday.
What time, Concrete Friday?
9 o'clock doll.
Oh, okay. That's about
Yeah,
right.
yeah, man. Hey, man.
All right.
I just want to tell everybody too, man, that was interacting with the chat, man. You know, thank y'all for very much for showing support to DJ Concrete on this platform. Definitely for fucking with me and shit.
Oh man, dang. Okay. Oh, hold on. He back. Hold on. We got Mike G back. Oh, dang, what happened?
XL, you saying something? We can't hear you.
We can't hear you, XL.
Because I know you running your mouth. What the up little things mean on the screen?
I don't know. Mike G. All right, go ahead. Finish what you were saying.
I was just want to tell y'all thank y'all, man, you know, for showing love. You know, y'all was definitely not holding back in the comments and shit with the rating. So definitely for showing, you know, thank y'all for showing me love on my tracks and shit. And it was definitely an honor, man. So thank y'all for tuning in, everybody in the comment section that was interacting. Thank y'all. Y'all go stream my music. It's out, man. Tócame by Mike G. Can't Hobie by Mike G. Rest Easy coming next month. Hey, y'all stay tuned, man. You know, DJ Concrete, I definitely love to shoot you some more music in the future as well, too, man. For your show.
Yeah, I was great to say keep the music coming, keep it coming, because it's going to go on this show and our radio mix show on Mixcloud. So keep an eye out for that. And you wanted to say something, XL?
No, I wasn't saying anything. I just said, "Hey, sweet Mama G." I wasn't being.
You wasn't saying my name.
I did. I said, "What's happening?" Listen, I'm being good tonight. I'm having a great night. I'm kind of high. I've been on stage all night. I'm having fun.
Wonderful.
I enjoy life. You know what I'm saying? And I said thank you to Christina and Marla on the shirt and my chains. I had to show off a little bit. You know, when you got legends on stage and you sitting there playing records with legends, you gotta shine a little
So you
bit.
giving
Just
us a half story. Who are the legends that you DJ for tonight?
Oh, tonight I had the Far Side. I was with the Far Side.
Great.
You know what I mean? We had, had a great time.
Shit.
We had a great time.
And y'all
That's
should know,
badass, man.
y'all should know who the Far Side is. If y'all know who the Far Side is, y'all on the wrong show. Y'all, go Google it, YouTube it.
Man.
You know what I mean? And then Miss Marla said he's gonna be on Color.
Yeah, that's dope, man.
And Street Logic say look up in the comments. There is your email address.
Why do people gotta tell you on me email? I can't.
I know, man. I'm just.
It's supposed to be in your band.
Yeah, that's dope, man.
Oh, that's what I was saying. When you said I was being smart, I was saying the email address. Y'all couldn't hear me.
Yeah,
right. Well, here's my thing.
Yeah, that's dope, man.
We appreciate everything, and that's dope. Yeah, so make sure y'all here on Friday. Make sure y'all here on Friday, and we're going and on the relationship show, and we're going to make it happen.
Thank
y'all.
you, Street Logic, for thinking about us and looking out for us. Spear fingers till next time. Thank you all for coming in. We will see you whatever time you see the notification come on. We be on from 9 o'clock to probably 11 o'clock. We don't even know what time we come on. Just wait for the notification. Whatever time Creek leaves the barbershop and get to the microphone, that's when we will start.
All right. Hey, Mike.
It's pre-420. It's pre-420. I don't know if I'm gonna be around.
Make sure the music keeps coming, Mike G, and make sure the music keep coming. You're always welcome on the show. And thank you, Street Logic. We will see y'all. We are out.
Hey, yeah. Gone.